let's continue with the Furious 50. I think I'll do a finale first, just for practice of practice, if that makes any sense. So this won't count to the attempts counter, and it also won't count for the no-hits either. I have not touched this prior. I deliberately said that I wasn't going to touch this until I returned to it. Hey, Pensy. Ooh, that was close. Don't get greedy. There we go. Nice. I'm doing my best, Pensy. Thank you very much for the for asking. Sorry if I sound a bit deeper than usual. It's just my throat's very, very dry. Also, I have noticed that people have been DMing me over the last couple of days. Thank you to all those who've done that. And also thanks to those who have been leaving comments and leaving likes and everything. Times are just so stressful for me at the moment, and I need a distraction. This is one of the few things right now that makes me happy. Like, if I don't do this, what else am I gonna do? Apart from... I need to get my link up. Flowey. Why are you defaulting to my undercreator account? Damn it, Google. Phase 2. Handguns. I think that's the first handgun fail in this. Furious 50. Was that something I could have gotten out of, though? Let's have a look. Potentially. I'm going to mark that as unrealistic, though. Blocked at the bottom. Hey, the Hog Inspector. So I haven't come by to anything recently. Things have been busy for me too. Hey, it's fine, man, honestly. Don't know if you do Flowery Finale, Roaring Night, or Flowering. I hear I say. Do the Roaring Night. I guarantee you that's the most fun you'll ever have out of any of those three. Trust me when I say this, when I say that the Roaring Night is easier than both of those. The right side didn't really need to do that. Also, this might be a short stream tonight. I will stream again tomorrow, where we will continue this. Though it will be quite early in the day, so I'm sorry to those who live behind my time zone. I know that... Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Probably could have dodged it, but... I'll mark that as dependent. Stuck at right side. Yay, we're halfway through the Furious 50. Playing Guitar Hero at 4 AM. Yeah, you missed quite a bit. I wouldn't say you missed anything super crazy, though. I mean, I did FC one song and that was about it. It wasn't even that hard. Hey, Krispy Kreme. Huh? The fuck happened there? Was I off alignment by, like, I don't know, a micrometer or something? So I move around. I went straight into it. That one doesn't count. Is there any way to skip the fight intro? No, not unless you mod the game. Could use speed hack, but I'd rather not. You read my thoughts, Nightmarish. How did you do that? Are you from Stranger Things? You got telekinesis or some shit? Yeah, something was on my mind during that, and I was going to ask. Krispy Kreme, I'm not sure where I remember you from. I think you were in UDCC, I think. And if I remember right, you're a speedrunner as well, aren't you? Seriously? Don't feel like counting that one either. That's like, what, the third or fourth time now I got that stupid pattern I can't dodge. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for being right on this. Nobody is dodging that. Not even in isolation. Nobody is dodging that. Nice. They're called dentators, Pensy. Chain chomps. I can see the resemblance, but chain chomps? Is that the best you've got? Stay where you are, perfect. Was the first thing that came to mind. Understandable. I guess it makes sense to reference Mario objects. Hey Minus, hey Skelly. I hope you're both doing well. Because I'm not. Is it possible to collect all the bandages? No, it's not. You can get pretty close, but the most you'll have remaining, or rather the least you'll have remaining, is 2 or 3. I can't remember which one, but you can't collect all of them. Hey, Nitus brother. I don't recognize you, Nitus brother. Are you new here? Let's get these. You came from TikTok. GG. Oh, I see. I don't know, I think maybe you're like one of the few people who's actually stuck around since that TikTok edit. I don't understand how it got so popular. It's just me saying the obstacle is Asriel Dreamer. What's there to love about it? It's just a slideshow of images preceded by a narration of something related. Like, I just don't get it. Flamethrowers are straight heat. I really needed that, thank you. Okay, sure, just... Sure. Not the first time that's ever happened, and it certainly won't be the last. Oh, fuck off. That was a transition problem. Alright. These two, then tatters. Let's put a dodge. Phase 6. Pellets. Unrealistic. Transition from handgun laser to pellets. Move to bad spot. Yeah. I've had I've had very close weaves before, but certainly not one as well. I've had a few like that, but I mean, to me, they're just not that impressive or shocking anymore. I'm just like, okay, that happened. Maybe I should have just played survival for the. You saw nothing, chat. You hear me? You saw nothing. You've just been rotting your brain with... Oh, your Dust Tail video. How's that going? I hear you got a lot of collaborative... let me rephrase that. I hear you got a lot of collaborators for the video. Nice job. I think that's probably the biggest mega collab I've ever seen yet. Not sure if it's the biggest in this community, but... Eh. Must have been the wind. Yeah, exactly. Must have been the wing. The attempt counter basically exists as in how many... Sort of. Sort of. Jesus. I'm sorry, what? A 54,000 word script? Jesus Christ, okay. The most words I've ever written in like a collaborative project is like 12,000, and that was for a group project as well. And granted, we weren't a large group like yours is, but... How are you going to get an accurate success rate? Trees. Trees are the answer. Do you know, trees are a very vital part of this world's ecosystem. A guest speaker. For Which part exactly? I've hardly ever played any Dusktale games. I've played Dusktale Waterfall by Boss Him. I've played Dusktale Last Genocide. I've played Dusktale The Genocide's End. I even tried the original Dusktale. That's it. Trees are known to produce eggs. That's true. A tree's egg is called an acorn. Eggs are indeed a very valuable source of protein. Except not for me, because I use the cheese strap. Hardest no-hit I've ever done? What do you think? Okay, well, to be fair, hardest is very subjective. Because you can mean, like, in terms of skill, how much time, or how much luck is needed in the run. Like, if we're talking in terms of skill, I'd probably say Distrust 2 Phase 1 no-hit. In terms of luck, obviously True Pacifist New Game Plus takes the spot. And in terms of time, probably, I don't know, Disbelief Papyrus. Five, 6, 8. Don't you touch, don't you dare. We bite back harder than the air. I skipped 7. Did I? A reading of Dusktale of my choice? I'd need to know the format of these readings before I take part in one. Hold on, get your game off face off. Hold on, get your game off face off. Hold on, get your game off face off. I don't know the words to the rest of the song. Now hold up, get your game off face off. Now hold up, get your game off face off. Now hold up, get your game off face off. And fight with determination. That was close. Fine. 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 That's number 8. Dude, what was that transition? What was that transition? Oh yeah, 7-Eleven. We got the gas station number. Except I don't even know. I didn't even know about it until you told me. What the fuck was that? Like, did you see how I... Hang on, Right, where was that, No, I wasn't there. It was like a minute or so earlier. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring this up because I want you to see this. Okay. Right, so watch this, okay? Right, so look at this. A literal wall. And I just scrape by it like it's no big deal because obviously some of them move faster than the others, so I'm able to get through it just fine. Sometimes that pattern is not normally dodgeable. And then if we go ahead even further, barely grazing by that pellet. Look at this. Look at this. Just barely grazing it. And then if that wasn't crazy enough, this crazy double nuke dodge, I'm probably like 1 pixel away from getting hit on that. And look at this. I go down as early as I possibly can, narrowly avoid the shurikens, barely threading it between those two, narrowly avoiding those, and somehow miraculously scraping by this one. How? Just how? That's the closest I've been to getting hit. No, hang on. Rewind a second. This is the most times I've ever had any close calls in any no-hit I've ever done. I've done over 200 challenge runs. And this is the first time in all my challenge running career I have ever had something like that. Now, granted, sometimes in my runs I have like 1 or 2 close calls with bad RNG, but this? That is just disgusting. I actually, for the first time, I feel like I don't deserve this no-hit Flowey. This is probably my #1 most scuffed ever. This is the most disgusting no-hit I have ever performed. And I've been challenge running for 6.5 years. And I wasn't even nervous. I wasn't even nervous at all. How in the living fuck did that happen? Oh boy. Alright. Let's do 1 or 2 more runs. Maybe get that attempt count up to 30. Hey, Mola. I'm trying my best. Thank you for that. I'm trying my best. You just missed one of the most disgusting no-hits ever. Like, once in a lifetime. I know that's pretty damn dramatic, but if you go back 5 minutes, you will know just exactly what has been happening. It's like the run was about to die, but it suddenly gained a new life. It got resurrected before it even died. It's like the game itself was under an adrenaline rush. And then it just crashed out to favor the odds. Yeah, it saw the, for lack of a better word, undodgeable pattern I had earlier and just said, alright, fine. I'm sorry for that. Let me give you this one just because you did that to impress me. That never happens. When I get bad luck, I always get bad luck. Later on in the session. Flowey canonically lights you. Fuck off. Did you know that my my VTuber model never actually wears shoes? Or socks. Well, the one that you see in the corner doesn't wear socks or shoes, but the one that I had during Determination and in the up and coming arc, as it were, has shoes on. Mola, I think he's talking about Pensy. And that was possible too. Fuck. Don't even know what happened there. I was moving to avoid it, but I guess it just said no. Nukes. Let's say dependent. Locked in one direction. Alright, last attempt, and then the stream is going offline. Yeah, Pensy's working on a Dust Tail video. I only ever look at chat when I know I can. Like, sometimes I may give like a quick glance for like half a second. Like right there. I can read surprisingly quickly. The only problem is I can't type surprisingly quickly, even though I have a 100 words per minute score with 97% accuracy. Though I did go back and correct a lot, so I don't know if that counts. Oh, Mola's speaking on your video. That's cool. Yep, Krusty, I get it. Please don't wall me. Thank you. You're on thin ice now, Flowey. Don't push your luck. Because that water down there is enough to freeze you in 250 microseconds. And also bear in mind you're in a world of fire right now, so probably not the best to jump from 200-degree heat into a minus 40-degree body of water. There's a term for that, if you guys know what it is. Yes, Nightmarish, this mod was inspired by Hollow Knight's God Home. I could have given it another name, but I thought, nah, God Home sounded cooler, so I just stole the idea. Bear in mind, this was in 2020. Hypothermia. No. Not hypothermia. So if you say you go from super hot to super cold instantly, what's that? No, it's not hypothermia. The right answer is it's temperature shock. Or thermal shock. What do you guys call it? Thermal or temperature? I guess it depends on where you come from. You skipped a grade. GG. Bro, speedrunning school any percent. Right, to be honest here, who actually studies, like, school textbooks? No one in my school did that. And there were, like, over 1,200 students. Don't know why I did that. I could have just gone around. Woo! You skipped high school. Skipping school. Uh-oh. Okay. Got lucky that time. A fly trap could have spawned on me and it would have been the end, right? I was heading right up there too. Fuck you, dude. Oh, okay, I just none of them gonna hit me. None of them? Okay, that one. Fuck. I don't see how I could have possibly recovered from that. Like, from the position I was in, unless I kept holding up and left. Phase 6. Flame laser. Unrealistic. Was on the left instead of the right. calculated consistency is now 26.6%. Compared to last time, oh, it was 2 weeks ago, when it was 30.43%. Not looking good. Absolutely not looking good. Ananas, you really did not just make a 6-7 joke. You did not just do that. I mean, yeah, it's barely above a quarter, and I guess that's, like, realistic to my normal things. Let's see. So I have done, not counting the first one because that one was done outside of pacifist. So I've done 6. Is it 6 neutrals? Yeah, I have done 6 no-hit neutral runs during the NHTP grinds. 7 if you count the first one, but I don't, as it wasn't logged in the sheet. And I have 87 attempts. So 6 divided by 87, that's 6.8%. So if I... So if I only take the runs that made it to Flowey, I have 41 runs past Asgore. So 41 divided by, not 7, 87. 47.1% of runs made it to Asgore. So if I subtract that amount, I get 46. So overall, I've had 46 attempts at Flowey. And if I apply this maths here, 13%. From runs alone, that's 13%. That's pretty bad. Not sure how to feel about that one. That, of course, it's accounting for nerves and stuff as well, so I'd say my estimates were accurate. 18% success rate on no-hit neutral. It's like 1 in 7, I think. Or no, it's 1 in... No, it's 1 in 6. Just a little above 1 in 6. Yeah, practicing a lot does mean I'm willing enough to try. I just don't know what to think about the whole thing. So if it's... If I have a 47% chance of making it to Flowey, which is likely going to go up because I've gotten a lot more consistent at pre-Flowey routing. So if I put 26.6 in here, that's 12%. So yeah, that does check out. That does check out. And on this scale, 12 and 13% are functionally the same. They give the same result, rounding down on the decimals. Okay. Or should I say, next time, DK. Not Donkey Kong, but decay is in I don't know how to describe it. The decay of something, when something decays. All right, next time, decay. I'll see you then.